2010 News at 10 continues.
Lives in the United States, and in Louisiana, it's the third leading cause of death for residents 15 to 34 years old. Yet it's a topic that many don't want to talk about. Signs like depression, anxiety, and mood swings are often ignored, and sometimes with deadly results. Suicide is on the rise here and around the country, but some local organizations are working to raise awareness and reduce those numbers, especially in the Bayou State. Pictures of much happier times, Donna Camp and her big sister Angela.
So I did terrorize her a little bit. I used to bury her baby dolls, throw turtles in a swimming pool with her.
Those very distant memories, all she has now, with no hope of making new ones in the years to come. So many making the loss even more painful.
As a teenager, when she started driving, you know, she would take me different places and stuff, and she was just my friend.
Cam says her sister Angela Hoffman had battled depression for years, possibly triggered after a near-fatal shooting of their father.
She struggled with that, being there when he was shot and stuff, and not knowing who shot him. And from there, she started drinking and messing with recreational drugs.
Less than a month ago, the pain of it all apparently too much for Hoffman. Her final trip to the cemetery, to the gravesite of her second husband.
She went to his grave, and they said the gun was still in her hand. She shot herself in the temple with a .38, and her body just fell over his tombstone.
The high-profile deaths of fashion designer Kate Spade and celebrity chef Anthony Bourdain have brought the issue of suicide to the national spotlight. In Louisiana, suicide is the 11th leading cause of death and third among 15 to 34-year-olds.
It's a coming of age. Their bodies are changing, their minds are changing, and we want to make sure that we educate them on what to do and how important it is to tell a trusted adult if they need any type of help.
Jan Daniels has counseled middle schoolers through the Children's Coalition Signs of Suicide program for about 15 years. And with a recent study ranking Louisiana #1 in the state for bullying, she says it's essential that students and parents have open and honest conversations about issues like suicide, which has become a social media hot button. Others in the mental health field agree. Now, we've also learned that 16% of the 677 suicides in 2016 were military veterans. Veteran Administration officials estimate 20 vets take their lives every day, I should say, also a growing problem. Now, coming up in part 2 of my investigation, raising suicide awareness, we asked experts if they are doing enough to educate and raise awareness, and we learned their thoughts about what they believe can be the biggest roadblock to getting someone some help. Now, if you're concerned that someone has suicidal thoughts or needs, call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. That number is 1-800-273-8255.
So many signs we don't see. Thank you, Natasha.